that affects all different aspects of our life, whether it's personal life, like you just said, or
Yeah.
business.
Yes.
It's how we respond to the negativity from other people. How is
Yeah.
it that you keep that in check for you, or how have you grown to react better over time?
Yeah. I think that what I've had to learn to do is trust myself and trust the gifts that I've been given. So I am very proud and honored to say that we launched Mally Beauty on QVC, which is a shopping channel, the number one shopping channel in the country, in the world, 17 years ago. And the funny story is, I wanted to launch on QVC because I wanted to be the person to connect with the customer. I did not want to put Mally Beauty in a store. And not that that's not right, but there's no way she was going to feel me without me being there. And remember, again, we didn't have phones, we didn't have YouTube. This was literally, hello. I always say I was at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, honey. I've been around a long time. And and honestly, that was the only way to sell beauty or sell anything and
That's
have that
true.
personal connection, right? So that was
Hmm.
17 years ago. And thank you, Lord. We're still there doing our thing. And yes, sir.
I read that you sold out in 40 minutes. Is that
Yeah.
right? So
Yes.
tell me
So,
about that story, because that must feel
yeah.
like, holy crap, what the hell's
Yeah.
happening?
Yes, it was. It absolutely was. Um, so yes, so the first part of your question with that was, yes, I was, and this is a funny story because it really is about trusting your instincts and trusting your gut. So, long story short, I just making sure that we are still recording. Stand by because somebody just called my phone. Oh, yeah, we're still good. Okay, so I knew that I wanted to start Mally Beauty and I knew that I wanted to do it on TV. Now, let me just start by saying this: QVC in 2003, 2004, that was not the QVC it is today. It was not considered prestige, high end beauty. Now, that said, there were some very, very fantastic brands on QVC at the time, but it wasn't like the makeup mecca that it is today. It
True.
really was considered, I don't want to say like it wasn't considered high end. Let's just put it like that, even though they had great, great brands there. So, but I knew that that's what I wanted to do. So, ironically, I don't even know if I should tell this story, but oh, well, okay.
Here we
I
go. Here we go
Here we
anyway.
go. Exactly. Thank you. I was the spokesperson for Sephora at the time, and they were very, very kind and great to me and very, very interested. So I said my dream would be to launch in Sephora and launch at QVC. I went to my connection at Sephora and I said, I have an idea, I want to start a makeup brand. And they said, okay, great, no problem, let's make it happen. I was like, okay, there's only one condition: I want to do it with you and I want to do it at this thing called QVC. And she said, absolutely not. And I was like, okay, why? And she's like, because we don't want to be, basically, I understood, connected with that particular brand. Obviously, things have changed and now everybody plays nicely together. Anyway, so again, many times I always say, Tristan, that my body is taken over by some kind of demon. And I just say something out loud. I don't even know what's happening. And I said, okay, well, then I'm going to have to say no to you and I'm going to go to QVC.
Oh,
And at the
wow.
time, I know, honey. And at the time, I didn't even have a meeting with QVC. I didn't even have the
Oh,
connection. I know, I
whoa.
know. That was my gut. That was my whisper, right? That was my whisper talking and saying, and I'm not suggesting anyone listen ever do anything that stupid. Please do not.
Oh,
Please do
that's
not.
funny.
But it was, again, it was my whisper in my head that this is where you're supposed to be. That said, Fade out, fade in. March 5th, 2005, we finally get our 1 hour show and we're going to launch. And we go in and there were all these like snafus and bombs going off and blah, 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 all the way up to the actual on air. And I literally was just like, nope, nope, not going to let it bother me. This is where I need to be. This is what's going to happen. And I just believed wholeheartedly that this was the right thing. They gave us a 1 hour show. In 36 minutes, we sold out completely of every single piece of makeup. That warehouse was empty, honey.
Wow.
And it was by far, that was what I needed to hear. That's what I needed to know, that this was my calling. This is where I was supposed to be. This is my home. And then my next thought after that was, holy shit, I got to go make some more makeup. I need some money to do that.